Hey, boys and girls, it's Mr. McAndrew, the math coach. Here we are again. Fancy meeting you here. So I wanted to just go over yesterday's work briefly. So number 3, this is from yesterday's day number 3 multiplicative comparison activity. Okay, so 60 is 6 times greater than 10, right? 10 times 6 is 60. We can see that here. Right, that's 10, and then if we try and go to 60, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So 60, right, is 10 times. 60 is 10 times greater. 6 times greater than 10. Okay? 10 once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6 times. Alright, so there you go. And then on the next page, 45 is 9 times greater than 5. Okay? If this is 5, then to get to 45, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you'd have to do 5 9 times. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so there it is. So 45 is 9 times greater than 5. It's 9 5s, if you will. Okay? There's 5, there's 45. 18 is how many times greater than 6? Well, here's 6. So let's find out how many 6s make 18. 6, 12, 18. So 3 6s make 18. So therefore, 18 is 3 times larger than, greater than 6. Okay? And then our last one, 35 is 5 times greater than 7. Because if this is 7, how many 7s does it take to get to 35, let's see, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, I did too many, so it's just 5. Okay, so we could say that 35 is equal to 5 times 7. 5 times greater than 7. Whew! If you did division, by the way, it would look like this. 45 divided by 5 equals 9. I'll do it in a different color. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. And 35 divided by 7 equals 5. Okay? All right. So, moving right along. If you go into your packet the next day, all it is one page, and it's blank. I mean, what's up with this, Mr. McAndrew? So I'm going to let you write your own word problem, draw a picture, and write an equation. Or 2 if you can. Use any examples from the packet. I would probably go back to Monday or day 1 and use one of those. For example, like, Mr. McAndrew climbed a 10-foot tall tree, and his son climbed a tree that is 4 times taller. How tall is the tree? So, all right, so 10, 20, 30, 40 feet, something like that, okay? All right, but what I wanted to show you, which I think is fun, is I'm going to show you something on that math app that I want you to spend maybe 10 or 15 minutes working on. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, so boys and girls, when you click on the link that I provide you, you're going to come to this screen. It'll look like this on the internet, and you're going to click on this arrow. Okay.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Okay. So you're going to click on this one. It says one-step compare. Can you see that? One-step compare. So if you want to go back and do any of these, they're really awesome, but we're going to do this one for now. I'm just going to turn off my speakers in case it says other things. All right, so here's how you do it. I'll do a few first, okay? You read the problem up here. It says a hot racer costs 3 times as much as a whiz car. If a hot racer costs $30, how much does a whiz car cost? All right, so you can drag these over. First, you drag these over. So I've got hot racers. I'm going to put this one maybe down here because it's probably going to be bigger. And this one here, okay? So it says a hot racer costs 3 times as much as a whiz car. All right. So if this is whiz car, okay, then hot racer is going to be 3 times as much. So 1, 2, 3. All right, does that make sense? So hot racer's cost is at 3 times more than whiz car? It is. Now I don't see any other numbers, so I'm just going to click the check mark to see if I'm right. Okay, so far so good. Now I got to drag these to where they're supposed to go. So this says that the hot racer is $30, so I put that there. And this is what I'm trying to figure out. How much does a whiz car cost? All right, let's see if I'm doing good. Yep, I'm doing good. Okay. And then now I have to find the answer. So if this is 30, if this costs $30, and it's 3 times as much as this, 30 is 3 times as much as what? So let's see, what plus what makes 30? I'm thinking 10. Let's see, 10, 20, 30. So if this is $10, 3 times as much as $10 is $30. So let's see if we're right. 1, 0. All right, it says great math skills. We did it. All right, so we click the arrow. Let's try another one. A scooter costs $32. Okay, so we've got the cost of a scooter. It costs twice as much as a book. So it's going to be the most. Twice as much as a book. So if this is the book, it costs twice as much. Okay. How much does a book cost? So, all right, let's go to the next. We don't know the price of the book, but we know this is $32. So what do we think our answer is? This is a little bit different than what we've been doing. Do you know what half of 32 is? I think it's 16. Let's try it. 16. Check. Yes. 16. All right, let's try one more. Let's try if we can do this one again. I don't like this one so much. If we can go back. Let's see. I want one of the regular ones. Let's try it again. Let's do one more. I'm going to go back and try it again. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Click the arrow. Click this. All right. Corey worked 12 hours. Okay. That was 3 times as many hours as Maya. All right. So that's going to be Corey's got the most hours. Maya's got less. So if that represents the number of hours that Maya worked, and Corey worked 3 times as many. 1, 2, 3. Okay, check. So we know that Corey worked 12 hours. How many hours did Maya work? Check. So what do we think? If this is 12, what is this going to be? So let's see. What 12 is 3 times as many as what? So what plus what plus what? So is it, let's see, 3, 6, 9, no. 4, 8, 12, right? Because 4 times 3 is 12. So let's try 4. All right, it's 4. So Maya worked 4 hours. All right, so boys and girls, that's how you play it, okay? When you start it, you're probably going to get some easier problems to begin with. Have fun with it, right? And it's kind of like about dinosaurs and multiplicative comparison. And if you want to go to the other app that I was using, it's the same thing, but where you can make up your own problems, you can do that as well. All right, so maybe spend 15 minutes on this. See how you do. All right, and have fun. All right, bye-bye.